everybody. Welcome to another Friday night stream. TGIF, thank God it's the weekend. Let's get ready for hopefully a lot of streaming this time around. I was pretty absent last weekend. I definitely gave at least one reason or explanation why that was. Here we are back on a Friday night, 1 week later. Knock on wood. Nobody's hit my car in a week. Let's hope it stays that way. So we are back in Oklahoma City, guys. Sorry about the longer intro. I really was trying to shoot for something kind of cool, something a little different. I thought maybe acting like I was the train would be different. For those that like trains, hopefully you found that entertaining. Sorry, I mean, it would have been a little cooler if I could have found a way to download a train to make it look like I'm actually a train doing that, but maybe at some point I can figure something else, like maybe a car. I believe we can download at least one car for this sim. I'm just not sure how I would quickly change out of that car and back into the sim. But hey, maybe that could be something I can figure out. Maybe start, doing intros from the closest major city driving into the airport at light speed. Not following any of the rules like GTA or something like that. But anyway, yeah, we are back in uh, Phoenix. This is again BMWORLD and AMSIM's Phoenix. Still not sure how I feel about it. I played with the CRJ a little last night, trying to figure out a way to be able to easily change and adjust the altitude and be able to see the screen at the same time. Really couldn't find a viable option to the pop-up screen not covering the whole screen if you open it up, so that didn't work. I did find another way tonight. I did get my SATEC multi-panel back out. I at least got it configured so the display will show. I think what I got for now is going to work. I think I might possibly check out SPAD next. Yeah, that way I can actually use it to its full advantage, because by default, for whatever reason, when it comes to default planes, or non-default planes, these paper planes, for some reason, don't utilize the default control settings to be able to change your altitudes and your speeds and your headings and whatnot. It always has to be something different. Don't get it, don't understand it, don't know why it has to be. It certainly makes it more frustrating for the consumer, but does give companies like SPAD Next an income. But it is what it is. Let's have a fun flight tonight, guys. So we will be heading over to Oklahoma City. Now, as of right now, I'm only planning on one leg. I think I'm going to see how it goes with the CRJ. It may be a Friday night, but I still don't quite want to be streaming at 1 o'clock in the morning. I have not been sleeping that great lately, so we'll see, guys. I do kind of feel like maybe I want to get in more than one leg, but we'll take a look. We'll see what we've got, where we're at, how long another leg would be, depending on where we can find. And again, I am trying to, at this point, go to airports we haven't flown into yet. I did reconsider Tucson, but again, guys, fuel there. I just don't know if it's worth spending $20 on fuel there. I'd rather spend the $30 and buy some bad next, because it's gonna be a lot more useful, right? Put the money to better use. But let's go ahead and get where it's quieter. We'll go ahead and get GSX going. I don't, for life of me, I still don't know why we got to double click. Let's go ahead and request the boarding. Well, here comes the vehicles, but I don't see the jetway moving. Wonder why that is, people. Oh, I know why it is, because I already activated the jetway. And when I went on our little tour, well, now it's acting like it's disconnected. I guess it is what it is, y'all. But here we go, back where it's a little quieter. Let's go ahead and get the GPU connected. Wait a minute. Guys, we gotta get the checks first. Now we're connected. Let's go get the passenger door, cargo doors. And there is no way to toggle jetway in this aircraft again, guys. It's been a long time since this plane has been updated. And it really needs an update, um, in my opinion. Let's go ahead and come up here, get some of these switches going. There we go. Grab that, grab that. And I realize there's probably a checklist available for this plane somewhere. And I'm probably not doing what at least some would consider to be the right flow, but this is my way of doing it. Alright, that should do it for the overhead. And now here comes some of the more fun parts, because you can't really see what it is you're doing on some of the stuff. That's where having external devices is really important. So before I can set the barrel without cheating and using Control B, let's go ahead and get charts up, which I should have had already had up, but luckily it only takes a second to get it open and import the flight plan. Here we go. Phoenix, go to weather. So altimeter is 299 or 2. That's interesting. Do I have live weather going, guys? Yeah, it's live weather. So yeah, I don't have to change the altimeter. Let's go ahead and come down here. We'll go ahead and grab the IRSs. Go ahead and hit these guys. Then we'll pick number 2. Let's go ahead and get some lights going. And the lighting in this aircraft, especially around your button labels, really sucks in this aircraft. Excuse my French, but it really does. Alright, so I got all that going. And again, guys, I'm going to let you guys look at the CDU on the screen. I'm going to use the CDU on my tablet to do this. So we are in Phoenix. This one does not, I do not believe, have a next page. Well, it does, but there is no GPS to grab, so I'm just going to go the way I normally do it. Just grab that, and there we go. Let's go ahead and go to the tablet. That's not tablet. Oh, that's right. I didn't set one for the tablet. We gotta get some of our information here. Performance. We're gonna go to the manual. According to SimBrief, we are going to be needing a zero fuel weight of 61,970. And then fuel, we are going to need 11,581. Not sure if I like that or not, but that's what she gives me. So V-speed should be set. There we go. Let's go ahead and go back down to the tablet. We'll go ahead and get our route in. So Phoenix. And we are going to KOKC. There we go. We got our route. That is one thing I forgot to check to see if SimBrief had that set up or not. Thank God it did. We'll go ahead and hit execute. So let's check some of this information. So we are taking off 25 right, which it already has, which is good. Let's go ahead and check the departure. Broke one is good, and then Maxo. Alright, let me forget. If that was already set, that part I could not figure out. Arrival. Looks like it's got preset 35 left, which is good. Then we're going to go to Ghost 3. And then we need the Russus. God, it's Russ. Man, I'm blind. There we go. We'll execute that. Let's go ahead and go to the legs, check for any pesky discontinuities. There we go. I knew I would have at least one. There we go. I'm going to leave that right there. Let's go back to the flight plan per FINIT. It looks like we already have our informations loaded up. Numbers look right. I don't think there's really anything here I need to set. Nope. Let's go ahead and leave this on the progress page. One other thing we need to do is set the pesky altimeter. So yeah, I mean, this is kind of small, and I have a hard time seeing things. There's no real easy way for me to keep it there where I can see it all the time and always be able to get it to go right here to see it. But at this moment in time, it kind of works. But well, I might not be able to use all the buttons on the multi-panel. As I do this, the good thing is that I can at least see the number change on my multi-panel, which is good. It definitely gives me a clearer vision without having to worry about that necessarily. But there is no real clear, easy way to get it to change like this with the arrow. The click spots really need updating. So the only thing I can do is scroll, at least to go up, which is to me is annoying. There we go. It's at 37,000 feet. We are pretty much configured. I am going to hold off for at least a moment. And starting the APU, I do believe GSX is still up to its games. Let's go ahead and take a look. Oh, there it is. Everybody's disappearing. Let's go ahead and just get back into the cockpit. We'll go ahead and come up here and actually get the APU started. Should be able to see that right here. Now there is one thing I need to take another look at, and that's the trim. Make sure I got the trim set right. So while the APU is starting up, takeoff trim 7.2. And we got 7.5. Whoa. There we go, 7.2. There we go. We definitely have the APU available. Alright, let's go ahead and get this party started. I almost forgot. Let's go ahead and come on over here. The aircraft, let's go ahead and remove the GPU. Let's go ahead. Well, I'm going to double check the doors. I don't know if I trust that. Yep, main door is still open. And so are the cargo. There we go. Remove the chocks. All the doors should now be closed. I'll go ahead and get the cabin lights on a little bit, as you guys will be able to get to see that shortly. Tell GSX to get us out of here. Alright, now, according to the chart, taking off runway 25 right.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
Yep, 25 right, so we need to go tail to the right, because we should be able to go straight on over to it. And before I forget, because I don't think we're going to have that long of a taxi, let's go ahead and get PACX going. I almost forgot about that again.
bypass pin inserted.
We are ready to go when you are.
Locking gear.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard. This is your flight attendant speaking. At this time, please be sure to make sure all large carry-on items are in the overhead bins and your small items are underneath the seat in front of you. If you have any trouble or need any assistance, please don't hesitate to let a flight attendant know and we would be happy to help you. If the overhead bin is full after you put your carry-on inside of it, please close the bin as a courtesy to other passengers. Once all your items are put away, please clear the aisle and sit down in your seat to allow other passengers to find their seats as well. If you are seated in an emergency exit row, please read the exit seating responsibilities.
So yeah, we detailed to the right.
Back in front of you. Please make sure you are willing and able to perform the actions required. If you are not able or prefer not
Here
to
we go.
perform these actions,
Commencing
please
push.
let a flight attendant know.
All engines clear. Start at
You
will.
are free to use your portable electronic devices during the boarding process. We ask that larger electronic devices are stowed.
Go ahead and light up
parking
number
gate.
2.
Thank you and welcome aboard. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome aboard Flight 3091, which serves to Oklahoma. Our flight time will be roughly 1 hour and 37 minutes. Now that the cabin door is closed, please make sure that all devices are in airplane mode and your large devices are now shut down and stowed. Please fasten your seatbelt and make sure that all tray tables and seat backs are in a full upright and locked position for departure. Cabin crew, prepare cabin for departure. Ladies and gentlemen, please direct your attention to the screen for an important safety demonstration. Thank you for flying with us.
Alright, let's go ahead and start number 1.
Thank you for your attention. It's time to get you ready for takeoff.
Please set parking brakes.
We know you have lots of choices, so thanks for choosing American. We're happy to be your airline. Now, if you'll just follow along with me, we'll be on our way. Welcome aboard. Before we depart, here are some important safety instructions. First things first, let's buckle those belts. Insert the metal end into the buckle and pull the strap to tighten. To open, simply lift on the top of the buckle. And remember, seatbelts should be fastened whenever you're seated, just in case of unexpected turbulence. To get us on our way, make sure your seat is up, all electronic devices are put away, and your tray table is stowed.
Bypass pin
If you
removed.
have a carry-on, push it all the way under the seat in front of you. If it won't fit, place it in the overhead bin. If you have a handheld device, please switch it to airplane mode now. You'll find our full electronic device policy in the back of your American Way. U.S. law prohibits smoking, including electronic cigarettes, at any time. Tampering with, disabling, or destroying smoke detectors in the lavatories may result in a fine. U.S. law requires all to comply with lighted and posted signs and crew member instructions. Now let's review the safety card. Please pay close attention, and before you know it, we'll be off. All exits on this airplane are clearly marked. Take a moment to locate the nearest one. Keep in mind, it may be behind you. All exits have evacuation slides to use in an emergency. When directed to exit, jump onto the slide and move away from the airplane. Some slides may also be used as a raft, except those over the wings. You'll find the exact location on your safety card.
God, look at that.
This aircraft is designed with a
I should not be
sign
stuttering
on or
like
near
that.
the floor. A sign will indicate you have reached your exit. In the event of an evacuation, escape path lighting will appear. Follow the lights until you've reached your exit. Leave all carry-ons behind. Just head quickly and safely to the nearest exit, and don't forget, it may be behind you. Now, if the airplane loses pressure pressure, oxygen masks will drop automatically. While remaining seated with your seatbelt fastened, pull down on the mask to extend the tubing. The yellow cup goes over your nose and mouth like so, then slip the band over your head to secure the mask to your face. The band adjusts automatically. Normal breathing will start the flow of oxygen. And remember to always put your own mask on first before helping others. Life vests are located either under or next to your seat. To remove the vest, pull the tab or compartment handle to break the seal. For help locating them, see your safety card. Remove the vest from the package like this. Put the vest over your head. Wrap the strap around your waist, attach the buckle, and pull tight. Once outside, pull the tab to inflate your vest or blow into the red tube on the side. In the water, a light on your vest will illuminate. And please, only inflate your vest outside the airplane. Now, your seat cushion may be used as a flotation device. Just remove the lower cushion and put your arms through the straps found on the opposite side. The crew will now be coming around to do a final cabin check. After takeoff, we'll be back with more information. And if you need anything, don't hesitate to ask. As always, we're here to make your flight great. Because great is what we're going for.
All right.
We're ready for departure.
There she is. Yep, there she goes. I'm gonna hit the toga. Here we go. So that button is there. There's no auto throttles when you hit toga. No, it's not gonna automatically adjust those throttles. But it does do something. I'm not sure exactly what. But hey, it's easy to do. So why not do it if you're supposed to? I guess. Alright. Alright, so we're here real quick, just so you guys know. I'm gonna do my best to get this thing in the air. My grocery order is on its way. It was supposed to be here before stream, but Walmart, for whatever reason, of course, is running late, 2 hours delayed. So if that shows up while I'm in the air, I'm gonna have to take off and go get that. But with that being said, so I could try to get this up in the air and on autopilot and so the plane to do what it's supposed to do, let's go ahead and get out of here. So let's go ahead and toga. There we go. There is no call outs. Let's go ahead and gear up. Now, according to Captain Canada, if and when you can get this plane perfectly configured on the, whatchamacallit, trim, she supposedly flies and handles beautifully. Go ahead and put more flaps up. I'll just put them all the way up at this point. So what I'm going to do now is I'm actually going to turn on the autopilot. I'm going to have the speed and the nav. That didn't work out too bad. 245 is pretty close to where I would have wanted it. There we go. come down and put this on climb. There we go. Climb power set. Gear is up. Flaps are up. Now, as long as she continues to climb the way she's supposed to and follows the nav path, we should be okay. So my order is probably within a minute of being at my door. So I'm going to mute myself. I'm going to put some tunes on for you guys. I'll have to play catch up when I get back, but I'm sorry, guys. I got to be out there to get that order.
Place where they told you what to chase, told you how to run the race. Every move was on the page, but I didn't like their way. Had to fight and misbehave, had to find a way to change, had to leave to find my way. Caught up in a daydream, I beat my mind up there almost daily. It's how I pass time, no opinions safely. It's how I understand what I want in this place, see. Cause everybody wanna tell you bad things, what could go wrong, what fame brings. But success is a finicky thing, and if you ain't sure, no, it'll never be. I don't wanna let myself down, myself down. I don't wanna let myself down, myself down.
Gentlemen, we have now passed 1,000 feet. Announcement on your mark. Electronic devices. Also a reminder, fast flight is not permitted. Downward
run away, I don't have to plan it. I can go change my fate, you won't understand it. All alone, that's okay. People I can't stand, man, they don't want me to change. Keep me where I'm standing, and I don't wanna be where I am. And I want something more, take a chance. It could be possibly my last dance, my last dance. I don't wanna let myself down, myself down. I don't wanna let myself down, myself down.
Okay, guys, thank you for your patience while I was gone. So yeah, I kind of had a hunch I was going to have to play a little catch up when I got back, but my groceries are here. Did what I had to do. I could also now finally eat some dinner as well. That my food is here, but let's go ahead and put standard on here. Oh, let's do it the old-fashioned way. B. I shouldn't have to do that to get it to go standard, but hey, I guess technically since we were already on 2992, we were already there by default, right? Well, it does definitely look like she is following the flight plan. Let's go ahead and zoom out that flight plan a little bit. Definitely got a little bit of distance to travel. We were still 710 miles out, but now that we are at transition altitude, I don't really have too much to say at the moment. Not a whole lot went down over today, other than a normal, real cruddy day at work, as normal. I'm not going to tell you what I do for work right now. Maybe I will choose to do that someday. But anywho, I'm going to go ahead and put the tunes back on. We'll start looking at some other views. Let's go ahead and enjoy the flight.
crew has turned on the fastest seatbelt sign. Please return to your seat and fasten your seatbelt. We have begun our final descent to Oklahoma. Flight attendants will be passengers and cabin crew like any track one final time. Please ensure that the table has stowed into a full upright position. Please also store any carry-on items either in the seatbelt pocket or under the seat stand. Please complete all Wi-Fi related tasks and stow any larger electronics.
Well, hello everybody. Welcome back to the flight deck. We are practically there. We go ahead and get our recorder up. I think we're close enough to where we ought to be able to start the recording. I think we're also close enough to where we ought to be able to start grabbing the localizer. And we did catch the localizer. This plane is not perfect by any means. It does like to overshoot, and well, maybe I should have waited a little longer since we were still technically below the glide slope, but maybe that would have made a difference. So we wouldn't have been coming in on an angle, but hey. Put out a degree of flaps. Should be catching the glide slope here any second now. There we go. We got it. Go ahead and put my gear down. Alright, we full flaps. I can definitely see the runway, but I definitely don't see any pappies. My plane. Come on, girl. Stop being so stupidly twitchy.
400. 300.
Yeah, we're definitely coming in high.
200.
That's alright, we'll recover, we'll land. It won't be perfect.
50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
The Captain Canada says, force her to the ground. Am I even getting reverse thrust? Yeah, I am, but doesn't seem like it's doing much. But hey, we're here. So welcome to Oklahoma City. We'll go ahead and
Gentlemen, welcome to
vacate to the
Oklahoma.
right.
The local time is 2:16 p.m. and it's currently about 39 degrees Fahrenheit. You can now use your mobile devices. Please remain seated until the aircraft has come to a complete stop and the seatbelt sign is turned off. Remember to use caution when opening the overhead bins as items may have shifted during the flight. We thank you for flying with us.
Go ahead and put the flaps up. We'll go ahead and come upstairs. We'll get rid of the landing lights. Get rid of the strobe lights. Oh, I forgot to turn off the EPU. Oops. So I guess I don't have to worry about turning that on. Alright, so we need to basically go to the right and then we'll get to the terminal. Now, I forgot what gate this plane actually lands at in real life, but I'll tell you what, guys, we're just going to pick one when we get there. If we can find one that looks good, that's where we'll go. And there's almost like nobody here. Come on, FSTL, where's the traffic? Can't believe there's nobody here at Oklahoma City. So I did have the real information up last night, guys, but I forgot to write it down, and I didn't look it up before I stream, so I say we just pick a gate. I say, I don't know if I like the way that jetway's sitting there at that parking spot, so we'll pick another one. Come on, what are you doing, iniBUILDS? Why would that jetway ever be so close to that center line? Guess we'll take this one right here. Gate number 8. Let's go ahead and see if we can get the gate here. Hey, it likes American, so American must park here. Yeah, no dance again tonight, guys. Sorry. Oh, there's the parking brakes. I've already got the APU on. Go ahead and get rid of that light. Go ahead and get rid of that light. Oh, shoot, I am gonna dance. Woo! Dance, dance, dance. Ha ha! Wow. Well, thank you for dancing for me. That was really awesome. So, looking at that, guys, it must be that to get a dance, you don't have to be perfectly on the numbers. There must be something else that it's looking for. Um, what that is, I do not know. Maybe someday somebody will figure that out.
The boarding requested.
I have a sneaking suspicion it's gonna wait for me to.
Passengers deboarding starting.
Ah, nuts. I don't like the way they designed this plane. Oops, wrong button. Hello, goodbye. Thank you for flying American. See you another time. Thank you for flying American. Have a nice night. Please fly again. Thank you for flying American. Wow, we've been playing the role of a stewardess. Alright. Where's my... Here it is. Alright, so we're here. Let me go ahead and lower that volume. So let's go ahead and take a tour around Oklahoma City. Now, this is obviously not a new release, but this is the first time I've been here since I've been using the Xbox controller. So yes, I would like to take a little look around, as iniBUILDS usually does give you some good stuff worth looking at. Definitely modeled pretty well. You definitely see out the glass. Definitely people around, so you definitely doesn't feel empty. Looks like we got an actual door to get the jetway. Yeah, that is the one downfall. If only they had the jetways monitored. Delicious pizza. If only it actually was a little clearer.
Clear to boarding starting.
And it actually told you the pizza that was advertising, you know? So, those of us that are here ever get here in real life, we might have an idea of, you know, what pizza's popular around here, stuff like that. Special burger. Ah, if it was clear, it might make you hungry. I mean, they do good work. I do understand that because of what they do and what they got to do, everything can't be 100% crisp and clear. I understand. I get that because they got to be conservative to save on the frame rates. So you gotta, you know, I
Alerts
guess
for
you gotta
boarding
understand
starting.
that. Coca-Cola. Sorry, I'm more of a Pepsi fan, but I don't even really drink Pepsi. I guess mostly the reason I say Pepsi is because, well, I do like Mountain Dew, and well, Mountain Dew's obviously a Pepsi product. Well, that's a neat trick. This will let you walk in, but what is it supposed to be, an Apple store, or is there a sign? I mean, that's kind of what you'd expect to find in an Apple store. Tropical Cafe, I wonder if that's really a real thing here. Freddy's. This must be some kind of lounge. Oh, escalators. Oops. I don't know. Maybe we have been here before. Almost kind of. Well, maybe it was just a similar airport. I don't know. Oh yeah, this room is kind of cool, kind of neat. Not really much to see up there. Vino Valo. Um, not sure what language that is. Maybe it's Spanish, but maybe this is supposed to be some kind of wine place or something. Oh, I forgot to stop the replay. I probably better stop that. There we go. Replay is stopped. Ooh, stairs. Does it lead anywhere? course, I went down too far. Yeah, doesn't really lead anything. Alright, I guess that's pretty much the end of that. Not bad. I'm not going to go around the whole airport. I know other people have done it. When I fly, I pretty much only really stick on the taxiways, the runways, and the terminal. I don't really ever hardly do cargo or any of that other stuff. I suppose it's cool. Maybe someday we can do it. I mean, I did do a little cargo with Buffalo Airways in the DC-6. I mean, that was a little fun, but I would say mostly that was because, well, that was Buffalo Airways. And to me, Buffalo Airways is cool. Alright, so yeah, I mean, iniBUILDS, you always pretty much know what to expect from these guys. It's always top notch. The only unfortunate reality is, especially for those that have lower end cards, kinda typically heavy on the frames, but one good thing about iniBUILDS is they do let you configure the scenery and get rid of some of this extra stuff here so that you can improve those frame rates. Let's go ahead and get back into the cockpit. Let's go ahead and close the doors. Let's go ahead and remove the chocks just in case. Let's go ahead and get the lights back on. I don't know if the flaps are going to move, but I don't really think it's a requirement with this replay tool. But I'm just going to kind of do it anyway. Got the doors shut, lights are on. Yeah, should be good. Let's go ahead and get some replays in. Well, let's go ahead and move this thing just a little bit closer. Right about there should be good. Oh yeah, guys, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to close and end PACX. Let's see if we can really quickly end it. Ooh, look at that landing rate. 98 feet per minute, y'all. Man, there better have been some toast on that runway when I came in, so they're all nice and buttered up. Uh-huh. There we go. Let's get that out of our way. Let's go ahead and take a closer look at this. Now, that was a nice butter. I know it's not going to be a perfect centered landing or even necessarily where I should be, but the landing rate, ooh. Oh, yeah. All right, let's go ahead and take that back. We'll get a Dougal. See just where it is. I did come in on that center line. This I'm not at all expecting to be spot on, although it would be nice if it was. Yeah, definitely not on the center line. But I'll still take it, y'all. But at least I wasn't completely on the left-hand side of the center line. At least I'm starting to break that habit. But now I'm starting to get to the right of the center line, which isn't good either. But hey, The landing rate was good, was really good. Ooh, man, that was nice. That was buttery smooth. Alright, let's go ahead and take that back again. We'll get a couple wing views, I guess, one on each side. Pick it random. So for this landing, we'll take this one. Alright guys, so while we're doing these views real quick, I do want to thank everybody for taking the time to watch the stream or video. If you liked what you saw, please do remember to subscribe and give it a thumbs up. I really would super appreciate it. Um, I am considering doing another stream tonight. We'll see. I think it's going to depend on how fast I can get set up when I want to get set up. I think maybe I kind of want to do a flight into Detroit. What I'm thinking is, and I know it's not that great a plane, but I really kind of want to land something different. Or not land, fly something different. But I think I'm going to get the Sky Simulations MD-11 installed. Again, I know it's not that great of a plane. It's definitely not at all study level or high fidelity, but it is different compared to what we've generally had to fly. You know, I mean, you only can fly the Airbus and the 737. You know, so much, regardless of what version you use, which are all pretty much the same. The MD-11 would definitely be different. Um, Maybe give that a try tonight and fly to Detroit. At this point, nobody's flying the MD-11 passenger service at this point, so I don't really think it's going to matter what livery we use as long as I got a livery for it. What I will try to do is see if there is any legitimate flights that leave here and fly to Detroit and try to maybe at least use that carrier and flight number. Um, I suppose if you spend enough time searching, I suppose um, we'll do this view for this one down. You know, I suppose you might be able to find some historical routes with the MD-11 that might have flown out of here to Detroit, maybe. But I'm not really trying to take that kind of time tonight to try to do that research and figure that out. But we'll see. It's 8:32 now. If I'm going to do it, we'll see. I mean, it shouldn't take very long to install it. I will want to try to set up some wing views for it, which might take a minute. Um, but we'll see, y'all. So watch out for that stream. If I do it tonight, if I don't feel like I can do it tonight, then that's what we'll do tomorrow morning. Um, yeah. That was a really nice landing, guys. It would have been even so much better if I would have found a way to get it at least on the center line. If not, also touch down a little further back. But I am not at all gonna one bit complain about this landing, y'all. Right now, the fact I'm on the runway towards the beginning of the runway, and I had the landing rate of 98 feet per second. I'll take that, y'all. um, I'll take a butter whichever way I can get it. Um, so again, thank y'all for watching. I'm gonna take this back. So again, guys, thank you so much for watching. Again, if you liked what you saw, please remember to subscribe and give it a like and ding that bell. And I'll hopefully see you shortly. And enjoy the rest of your night, guys.